Hello everybody. So I'm gonna work on Desert Rat today. I took it out riding a few weeks ago and it was muddy and nasty and everything got caked in mud and really gross. Here's one of the only parts I really haven't cleaned yet, but everything else I took completely apart and cleaned the frame up, the motor and everything, so I can get it back up and running. But today I got to put a new spindle on because I completely wore this one out just in one day ride. This motor is really nice. I like the big bore a lot. Works really well. But I'm going to be changing out the bars today to the ADA bars with the pad on it. But I might be replacing the pad. Yeah, what's going on outside? And also a couple of you were asking about the setup I was running with all the lighting on the bike. So I'll talk about that a little bit since I have all of it apart right now. It's really not complicated, but it works really well. I mean, it's just some wiring and a toggle switch, some leads for all the for the twin batteries that I run. But I might be changing this light out for a different one, which I'm trying to find. Everything's kind of a mess right now. Here's the new spindle I'm going to be putting on. I'm going to change to a 750 because I was revving the crap out of this thing with this on there. I think it's a 675, something like that, 650. And obviously I completely wore it out. I don't think I've ever seen a spindle worn out like this before, especially from just one day of riding. Also today, I got a new backpack to replace the Kelty Ridgeway I was riding with before because it was way too small for all the gear that I like to carry / have to carry, because you never know what's going to happen, you know. Batteries and sunblock and jackets, multi-tools, little first aid kit, you know, tire patches, all my spares, and all the tools and everything. And actually this isn't even all of it, because I still have a full-size drive belt I carry for the Evo that's not here. I need to carry a chain from when we start doing GSR rides, and a couple other just little things here and there. This is a whole kit of just Evo stuff: springs, bearings, cam plates, and well, a couple extra zip ties there too. Zip ties are the best. Here's some wrenches I just keep tied up with some nylon, spark plug, more spark plugs. Yeah, this backpack should work out really well. It's way deeper inside than the old one, and my 3-liter Camelback bladder fits in there perfectly. And it's only like $40 from Amazon. It's super cheap. Alright, so I got the old spindle off, which is this masterpiece right here. I've never seen a spindle get worn out like this before. It's almost like a little work of art. Yeah, there's the motor off. I'm gonna clean in here a little bit, just get rid of all the dirt that's hanging around. I gotta grease this up, so when I put the new one on, it doesn't want to stay there forever. And this is the new ADA spindle I'm gonna put on. I think it's stainless. Deep heavy knurl on it. Should work really well, and I don't think I'm gonna be wearing this one out anytime soon.
moments later.
All right, now that we got the new spindle on, I'm gonna move over to the bars. I'm gonna be replacing the straight bars with some nice ADA riser bars, because these were a little too short, and these are a lot wider and a little taller. They're gonna be a lot more comfortable. So I just got to take off that top clamp, and then hopefully the brake and throttle cables will be the right length. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to cut down the top tube to get everything to work right. All right, I got the new bars on, and thankfully the brake cable is just like long enough where it's got enough slack in it, and I'll still be able to take the 88, is this an 88 clamp? I think it's an 88 clamp, 88 clamp, and have it on there still. It should ride a lot better with these nice tall wide handlebars. Now all I have to do is figure out where I want to put my throttle, drill a hole, and run that. Alright, a lot of you have asked me about the light setup that I have on the Desert Rat, so I wanted to go over it for you. All my lights I got from GG Lighting, which is their website. I'll put in the bottom, gglighting.net. And all these are meant for cars. So these are all rock lights. So the one I use under the deck is an amber, and the one for the rear obviously is a red, and then the front is a single chip 10-watt LED with a nice magnifier on it, or projector. Everything is all wired together and goes into a single switch. And then I have two 5,000 milliamp LiPo batteries that I run. And they're run in series so that everything gets enough juice and everything gets powered on for a good amount of time. And here it is with the switch thrown. Tons of light. These rear and underdeck lights are incredibly bright. I think it has 3 5-watt chips in each, and then this front lamp really throws a nice spot beam. I really like it a lot. And all the housings are metal. There's no plastic. So everything is rock solid. They're not gonna break, they're not gonna fall apart when you're going down the road, especially at night, which is when I really like to go out and ride when we're at the desert, having a good time. The switch I'm using is just a really basic toggle switch. I got it from Home Depot, but it is insulated. I made sure to get one that had a nice gasket in there, so I didn't have to worry about dirt and water and everything else, spilled beer getting inside of there. So yeah, that's my lighting setup. It might change. I think I'm gonna do like a 6-inch, 6-row, or 6 LED chip off the where the bar pad's supposed to go, but we'll see. I gotta figure it all out. So the rear taillight, we just made a plate like this, just a piece of metal cut and bent with 2 holes in it for the gas tank studs and to hold on the light. And there's a hole down there to let the wire come through for the lighting to get over to the frame. Another part of this lighting system is these rails that go on the frame in between the deck. They hold the batteries, and this one holds the switch for everything and a battery. So here's the new bars all installed with the oh fuck, I can't have Lincoln Park playing in the background. Throttle cable, front light, 2 pole clamps and frame clamp. So I just have to get the rear wheel back on and it should be good to go. All right, here's Desert Rat all back together and ready for a test ride. I want to flip the lights on for you guys in here just so you can see them. Switch is all mounted with the battery and everything. Just like that. The front light. And the rear light. And of course the underdeck light. So let's take it for a test ride.